Welcome back to MTG Burgeoning, your channel for all things Morophon. It is Sunday, and that can only mean one thing. It is Sunday Fun Day here at MTG Burgeoning, and in today's video, we are going to complete our Morophon the Boundless EDH Rat Colony deck. Hello fans, welcome back to Sunday is Fun Day, and in today's video, that is it. We are going to install the land base for our Morophon the Boundless Rat Colony deck, and then we are going to say that we have completed yet another Morophon EDH deck build here on Sunday is Fun Day. So before we get to the installation of the mana base, let's take a quick look at the cards that are already in the deck. And of course, if you missed any of the previous episodes of this series, you can click on the links in the description below to review those videos. Very briefly, this is what we've got in the deck so far. As you can see, we have our Commander Morophon, 26 copies of Rat Colony, and we have a Jet Medallion, Herald's Horn, Bantu's Monument, Allurin, Thrumming Stone, Bloodbond March, Secret Salvage, Immortal Servitude, Altar of Dementia, Phyrexian Altar, Skull Clamp, Elemental Bond, Beast Whisperer, Nantuko Shrine, Patriarch's Bidding, Doubling Chant, Piper of the Swarm, Ogre Slumlord, Marrow-Gnar, Leyline of the Void, Peckrat, Tetsuko Umizawa, Fugitive, Akroma's Memorial, Vampiric Tutor, Demonic Tutor, Diabolic Intent, Emergent Ultimatum, Heroic Intervention, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Regrowth, Assassin's Trophy, Beast Within, Putrefy, Damnation, Pact of Negation, Swan Song, and Cyclonic Rift. That fills the deck with 65 total cards, including Morophon the Boundless. And right now, let us install the mana base, the lands. Here we go. So we're playing three colors heavily slanted towards black, and because of that, the land base is going to be dominated by a presence of black mana. So before we get to that, we have 5 basic islands. We have 5 basic forests. And we have 10 basic swamps for a total of 20 basic lands, half of which are swamps. All right, next up we have a prismatic vista in order to most likely fetch out an island or a forest to help balance out the mana as we progress through the deck. So 1 copy of Prismatic Vista. We've got, of course, 1 copy of the best land in the format, Command Tower. We're playing Tribal, so 1 copy of Path of Ancestry. Tap to add 1 mana of any color to our mana pool that's in our commander's color identity. For the purposes of this deck, it will be any single color we want, but most likely it'll be black, blue, or green. And whenever we use this mana to cast a creature spell that shares a type with our commander, we will scry 1. Path of Ancestry is in. Reflecting Pool is in, which most likely should hopefully act as Command Tower number 2. Mana Confluence is in. Tap, pay a life, add 1 mana of any color to our mana pool, a way in which to maintain the overall strength of the black mana while being able to use a little bit for the blue or the green spells that we have included in this deck. There are no white or red spells in this deck, folks. It's a straight Sultai build. Overgrown Tomb, that's our Golgari Shockland. Woodland Cemetery, that's our Golgari Checkland. Tainted Wood. This is a great cycle of lands from the Torment series. We can tap this to add 1 colorless mana to our mana pool, or we can tap it to add a black or green to our mana pool, but we can play this ability only if we control a swamp. That should not be a problem. So a copy of Tainted Wood is going in there. and 1 copy of Darkboar Pathway. It is the Kaldheim Pathway. That is the Golgari Guild with black on the front, and Slitherboar Pathway for green mana on the back. Next up, so we have our fetch, our manas of any color, our black-green, and now this next segment is going to be our black-blue. So our Dimir Shockland, our Dimir Checkland, and again, back to the Torment series, our Dimir Tainted Isle. This does what the Tainted Wood does, but except it gives us a blue or a black as long as we have a swamp on the battlefield. And we have a copy of Clear Water Pathway, which is blue in the front and black on the back for Murk Water Pathway. And then lastly, as a way in which to solidify the mana, we're going to include a Simic Shockland Inbreeding Pool. And additionally, we are going to include the Simic Pathway, the Bark Channel Pathway in front, and the Tide Channel Pathway in the back. And that is the 35 lands that we are including in this Morophon the Boundless EDH Rat Colony build. Next up, sleeve it, game test it, play test it, and report back here for some results. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, folks. This is MTG Burgeoning, your channel for all things Morophon.